Hi, I'm Sophie, and I recently wrote a blog post called Why You Should Not Do Access Foundation at Level 1, but you may want to choose it. And I would like to make a video with those 10 reasons that I've come up with so that you get a little bit of what these classes are about. Ready? Okay, so I've got my cheat sheet right here. So the first one is you learn what we call the 10 keys to freedom, which basically allows you to get rid of 95% of your problems. But you probably don't want to get rid of your problems. After all, they're very serious problems. No, I mean, I'm not joking, actually. Some of these problems are very serious. So can you get rid of them in 4 days? Maybe, maybe not. But what if you could? So key number two, the reason number two, is that you actually get that emotions like fear, anger, doubt, love, and sex, and many more are what they're all about and what to do with them. We actually give you the keys. So this morning, I was really, really upset. And I actually allowed myself to be upset. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go be upset because I actually knew that these were not real. And it was very much in my body. It was very much in my mind. And I felt, wow, what am I going to do with this? But because I knew that they were not real and I knew how to get rid of them, it just went away. Okay, number three is that you become a time traveler. So for those of you who have not heard, although if you've taken the bars class, you probably should have heard, we have something called a clearing statement, which is like a magic wand. And in the clearing statement, what we do is we actually go back in time to the original point in time where you actually created a limitation for yourself. That's cool, right? So you get to go back in time, change that moment, erase that moment, uncreate, destroy that, so that today you can have something different. Number four, you actually start communicating with your body. This is probably one of my favorite. In Access Consciousness, we include the body. So you get to actually start communicating with your body, listening to your body, knowing what your body wants, what your body needs. Because guess what? Money, sex, relationships, houses, all of that, your body is the one who wants them, not you. Since we are talking about bodies, you will learn body processes that will actually reset your body to its original blueprint, if you may. This is really cool. It's called MTVSS. And you learn also other body processes that can allow you to change the molecular composition of food and drinks or other things. You get to discover your superpowers. Oh, I love that. What if you actually had the superpowers that you thought you had as a kid? Hey, how cool would that be? In those classes, you may just start experiencing them. You get permission to do 10 things at once. Have you ever been told that you need to focus on something? Well, I will tell you that unless you actually have 10 things going on at once, you'll either get so bored that you'll want to create even more, or you will never actually do what you are supposed to do because it's not fun enough for you. So what if you actually got permission to do much more because you are capable of doing much more? Let's see what else. You learn to recognize entities and you start working with them. This is just an introduction to entities, but it's really cool. You learn that you get to make money from judgment. Yes, so you actually learn to receive judgment either from you or somebody else. And that once you receive judgment, you actually start making a whole lot more money. And I mean, this is probably the biggest reason for a lot of people to not take the class. It costs money. It costs a certain amount of money that could be considered high for some and low for others. So I love that one. You know what? You're absolutely right. Whether you say that you cannot afford it, you don't have the time for it, you're right. So here's what I would like to suggest to you. Register for the class. Register for the class because then you get to talk to me for 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, we can see what you would like to create. So what if simply by registering for the class, you start becoming I mean, not becoming, but you start actually seeing your capacities in creating money. Would that be cool? So this is what I wanted you to know. Those 10 reasons are certainly reasons for you not to take those classes, right? You wouldn't want any of that. All right, this is Sophie. And I promise you one thing, in my classes, I have a lot of fun. So if you just want to have 4 days of fun, maybe you may want to come too. Okay, bye. I'll see you in class.